Hi guys, so welcome to this video. I'm going to be talking through all the course content that you can expect to see within our Discord community. I've put a lot of course material in there for you, and also you can see how it can be beneficial for you if you're coming from a sort of retail, smart money concepts background, ICT background, candlestick trading background, how you can use our tools in combination with what you already are doing or as a standalone strategy, which is what I do, in order to find real good sniper entries. So my name's Benecki. I'm the owner of a bankers club. And I've been trading the financial markets now since about 2011. So what's that, about 14 years now I've been trading. And as I say, I use market profiles, volume weighted average price charts, and also order flow footprint analysis as well. A lot of these charts that I use, I've calibrated over many years, and it now allows me to find quite simply levels on a daily basis that other traders would not even know exist. I don't use industry standard settings. I have all my own custom settings that I've developed over the years, and it allows me and my trading community. I think I've got about over 1,000 people I've taught and that are using my software now over the last few years. So they're all using my own strategies and charts and finding on a daily basis these absolute key levels where the markets reverse quite often to the pip. And when I say to the pip, I mean to the pip. When we have red folder news, for example, we are very confident price will go up to one of our levels that is printed by the software and reject from that level to the pip. I'm not even joking. It's crazy. But anyway, that said, I'm just going to talk you through a brief overview of how, if you're coming from this candlestick sort of background, how you can use our tools in combination, and then I'll give you a quick talk through of what's within the course. So we can see here on this chart, basically, this is a candlestick chart. I've put some Fibonacci's on here. A lot of you be familiar with this sort of strategy. I've highlighted what would be a smart money concepts or ICT order block there. So that could be a supply zone, and we were rejecting from a Fibonacci level there. Fair enough. Well, we can also add a lot more confluence. So if we look to the left here, we can see this area here is that area there. This is a market profile chart. We've got a red line that's printed by my software. This is historical data that gets printed. And you can see it rejected exactly from that level there. So we got straight away an extra confluence or a confluence that the market could reject from there. This is where most tradable activity took place within this time period. Okay, there's a lot. Well, you can learn all this in depth in the course, but I'm just giving you a quick crash course on it. So we're looking for a trade from this point of control. We can also validate the trade with these bands on the VWAP chart. What we can see here, which are deviation band extremes, where price is considered to be at a bargain price, if you like. So we would expect to take the trade and do a mean reversion back towards this line here, which is VWAP. So that's in alignment with that, which is in alignment with that. And also we can just pull this down a little bit lower. Oh, no, not that one, sorry. I'll pull this down. We can also use this chart, which is called a footprint chart. So again, up into that area on the candlestick chart, and we can read the actual transactions that are taking place between the buyers and the sellers. So we know who's in control, and we can see from this information that sellers are taking over, and you can see the market started auctioning down. Also, we've got this little purple box, which is telling me, again, you'll learn all this. There was a stacked imbalance there, which you could be familiar with as a fair value gap. These stacked imbalances, how I set the calibrations up, are far more accurate. So we know that the fair value gap is going to be more of a substantial area, which is likely to be respected. And as you can see, it got respected there. We auctioned on down, created another gap and another one on the way up. and we're bouncing off those fair value gaps, those stacked imbalances. So we can use that to our advantage as well. Let's get that back over there. So that's basically an overview of how we can use our charts either with the candlesticks or as a standalone strategy. I just use it as standalone strategies now. I don't need to use candlestick charts, but I appreciate, you might be able to incorporate it into your existing style as well. So that said, we're going to go quickly through all the course material within the Discord group. I've got videos here on how to use the market profiles, the basic market profiles, and my custom session market profiles. This will allow you to learn how to locate and find and validate the best trading levels on those charts. We've also got, so as well as the video context, we've also got written context as well. There's a massive section there. We've got general auction market theory with some cheat sheets, so it can help you decide when you see price coming up into an area what the likelihood of it is to do, if it's going to drop back down or if it's going to go through the level. Got cheat sheets there. We've got a big section on profile liquidity areas, so how we can locate where liquidity is and how we can use that to advantage. Using weekly profiles, which can be useful if you're a swing trader. The VWAP, which is called volume weighted average price. We've got a big section on how we can utilize the deviations and the VWAP and exploit the market positioning and take advantage of that and fade back and do mean reversion trades or continuation trades with trends. We've got information on how you can trade a balanced day. So when the VWAP is flat, we can fade the deviation band extremes back to the mean. And as you can see, this is one day. Look at all these opportunities. Flat VWAP, which is that black line along there. And we can fade the bands back to the middle, fade the bands back to the middle, fade the bands back to the middle, fade the bands. And you get the gist of it, don't you? When we have balanced days like that, which again, as a retail trader, you might find them as a consolidation sort of day. And that's what the shape looks like on the market profile there. Balanced profile, a bell curve. We can literally rinse the market when there's days like this. It's like taking, candy from a kid, if you like. It's so, I won't say it's easy, nothing's easy, but it's very straightforward with a high probability of a win rate. So that's trading a balanced day. There's something called a Midas VWAP. We've got a video on there, which is like an anchored VWAP, where we can track institutional investors where they're adding to their positions. Footprint flashcard examples. We've got case studies of your classic footprint order flow reversal situations and scenarios. So you can train your eyes and learn all this, and it'll help you when you're visualizing the footprint in real time and help you to make your trading decisions. Examples of supply and demand. All my video educational favorites. There's like 4 years of Discord content of all the favorite videos I've made with loads of little tips and tricks and loads of secret sauce, which you will not see anywhere else. I guarantee that. And then we've got the order flow footprint section, which is what everybody loves to see. I've got videos on the introduction to what the footprint is and how we can see inside our candlesticks and see the relation of buyers to the sellers and who's in control. Delta on footprint, again, these are like 20-30 minute videos. So really in depth, really worth watching. You will learn a lot and you'll be able to validate your trades and take higher probability winning setups. Footprint imbalances, that's when the price becomes imbalanced and we get single prints form on the market profile. We can use that to our advantage for scaling in positions. Absorption, that's basically where we've got buyers coming into an area of interest and they're getting absorbed by passive sell limit orders. There's loads of secret sauce in these videos, loads. You'll learn a lot and it'll be an eye-opener. So when you see rejection tails on candlesticks, you'll know exactly what's going on in those candlesticks. Putting it all together video is summarizing everything. And then we've got order flow types, which again is some secret sauce there because not every buyer and every seller has the same intention. But I'll leave it at that. You can see that in the video. So we've got that section there. We have my daily recaps, which I've been posting in here for about 4 or 5 years. There's loads and loads and loads of trade recaps and loads of nuggets of information. So make sure you go through this section as well. It will be a real eye opener for you. And on a daily basis, you can then go back to your trades and have a look and compare them to what I've done and what I've seen. And you can understand easier then and train your eyes to identify the same setups. There's a lot more sections as well. Bankers trade checklists, so you know exactly what you're looking for before you take a trade. A whole section on Sierra charts and how to set up. We've got help sections. We've got members chat where we've got everybody chatting and posting their trade recaps and questions and things they're stuck on. I'm active in there daily as well, so you'll get access to me on a daily basis. And we also have as well, I have live chart stream as well. This loads up while I'm doing this video. And you can see here, the charts are being streamed live. So if you're not using my charts and when you're learning all this stuff, you can view real time what's going on in the market. And for example, now I can see straight away, this is the afternoon chart. We have opened at this level here, came up to this level, see that horizontal line there, and rejected, and now we're selling off. We can also see on my absorption charts, these are custom proprietary charts that I've made. You can see there's absorption trigger study and the market came down. So that would have been a good trade confluence. We can see on the morning chart, we have this red line that's called a point of control. Price came up to that red line. Look, oh, sorry, consolidated and then started auctioning down. So another trade opportunity there as well. But you would learn all this as you go through all the educational stuff. So with that said, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. It was going to be a short video, but it's a bit longer now, isn't it? I do chat on a bit, and as you'll see when you're in the Discord group, I'm quite chatty in there. And I look forward to seeing you on the inside and helping you develop and learning all these new techniques that you are and smashing it in the marketplace. So that said, I'm going to go and yeah, thank you very much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys. I'll see you on the inside.